All right. First of all, I made this video I think a couple days ago. Maybe yesterday. Um, I made another video as well, and it took forever to upload, so I just figured I'd remake it. Um, First of all, Black Acid Lizard, who you're offending me, dude. But I will say he pointed out that I was wrong, and it seems to be true that at least by the letter of the law, um, it is legal to brandish a firearm, as far as I know, in Florida. Now, I had quoted a law that said it was prohibited except in cases of, important magic words here, quote unquote, necessary self-defense. Now that hadn't meant much to me, because I took that as, necessary self-defense as being in the old tradition in which that law was written, which involves things like, hey, if you have a chance not to kill the person, you have to not kill them. Now, mind you, I think that this conception we had for a very short period of time and a very few number of cases where, a burglar slips in your liquor store while it's closed and he's robbing it and can sue you, that's ridiculous. There should be an invasion of space idea to the law, okay? But it doesn't mean you should be able to pursue people, right? And it doesn't mean that if you're not supposed to have to flee your own house, when that's where you're supposed to be able to flee to, that doesn't mean you could pursue someone, right? But anyway, the letter of the law is that you can brandish your firearm. Now, I still think that it seems like, I'm suspicious at least. I'll be cautious at this point. But that, brandishing your firearm is more dangerous in Florida at the moment than firing it. At least if you fire it at the other person so they're dead, and there's some sort of presumption that your word has to be taken for granted unless it's proved beyond a reasonable doubt. But see, I think that's just where the jury got it wrong, because we had high-powered defense attorneys. I don't really think that that's what the beyond a reasonable doubt was about. It isn't, you have to, prove beyond a reasonable doubt that something didn't happen. Past tense. You have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the person killed the person, that the person didn't have to kill the person, then it's manslaughter. Or alternately, you could prove that additionally, a person had said, this guy is in this other category that I have previous feelings about, that I hate, that because they're fucking assholes that always get away, and that's your malice and ill will. But yeah, the letter of the law says, yeah, if it's in self-defense, you can brandish a firearm. So I don't know why that woman's in jail for 20 years. Some people says it's 'cause she pissed off the judge.